Good old Wales. Good afternoon. Now, here we are in Snowdonia. What's the date? It's Friday the 9th of September. We drove down from Scotland, from Glen Nevis on Wednesday. Did about 415 miles. And I've been really ill. I've had this horrible chesty cold, so we haven't been out. We've been sat around the tent, going to restaurants. So today, we're just going out for a gentle walk. We're having a look at the Welsh Matterhorn, they call it. I would try and pronounce it, but I cannot pronounce it. It'll be at the bottom of the screen in the title. Marley's raring to go as usual. So we're just going to have a gentle walk today, see what the sights are like. Very windy. It's been absolutely horrendous, the weather. Wind, rain. Last night was something else. Kept us up all night with the rain hitting the tent. But we're staying at Arddu campsite in Bedgellet, and so far so good. It's a really peaceful campsite, it's lovely, and of course this time of year it's virtually empty. So hopefully we should have some nice views today once we get out the forest. So stick with us and we'll see what it's like. Right, at the moment we've turned off the road we were parked on, and my goodness, this is a steep climb. Very muddy, very loose, and the problem is the farmer's put in new fences, so the pathway's hidden, so it took us a bit of time to find this. Carries on up there, as you can see. It's pretty steep. Tiring when you're ill. Oh yeah, we've literally just broken out of the trees here behind that wall from that steep climb. Carries on steep, but look at the views opening up. Looks like we found another little hidden gem here. Yeah. Big steps for little legs. There's a velociraptor. Oh no, it's Marley. Straight up there. It's getting windy now, but the path we're on just literally runs out here. It shows it on the map running out, so we are going to head up and over this somehow. I think we're going to zigzag that way. but we'll see. Right, we've had to make our way up here, and Marley's leading the way, but it's hard going for him, so we're having to find easier ways for him than straight up the rocks, because you know what that's like for dogs, bit of a leg breaker. But it is interesting, to say the least. Good fun. Getting up there now. Summit of Yr Arddu, and it's a little bit windy. Right, definitely get to the shelter. Okay. Wow, that's horrible. This is right. We are heading off the other side of the mountain because the wind up there was horrendous, and this trail is a little bit easier down. We're just following sheep trails down until hopefully down at that point there we'll meet the path that circumnavigates the summit or below it, and we'll rejoin that and head back down. But this is no easy walk. I mean, literally it's only about 400 metres, but my goodness, is it a hard one. It really is. And of course we got to watch Marley, so we can't take the most direct route sometimes. Whew. Right, well, this is for sure one of North Wales lost trails, because this is not getting used at all, and this is definitely the trail, because down there is the point where we headed upwards and took a shortcut straight up, and this is the trail here, and it is very, very hard to follow. Now this is the ground that I worry about Marley on, but he actually excels on. You stay. It's very slippy. And back where we came up. Do you want to rest here? Oh yeah, right. We have stopped to have a coffee. We're taking shelter behind this wall, and I don't know if you can make out the wind. But if I show you where we've come from, all it takes is a short walk up here and you'll get an idea of how well sheltered we are. There you go. That's where the mountain's exposed, and you can see the difference. That weather really came in when we were up there. I don't want to sit here for too long. This tree doesn't look too healthy. No. This is a dense old forest. Look at the windfall in here. On a windy day, walking through here. Not the most sensible thing we've done this week. Wow, this place has just been left to its own devices for a long time. Corridor of trees.
Creaky.
Yeah, let's get out of there. Nice. Oh, wet bit. Do you want to go through the... What's that? Look at the size of that lump. Big lump of stone in the middle of the woods, look at that.
That's longest mountain, isn't it?
One of those beautiful little places in the woods you never get to see. Look at this. Back to the original descent. Now that was bloody hard work for a really short walk. My goodness, that was hard. The road, if you can see those telegraph poles, runs parallel just with the river. Right, we're coming just down to the bit where you join the forest again, and this is the official trail, believe it or not. And the one thing that concerns me is the farmers obviously blocked it off at one point, and someone's come along and kicked it down, a walker, knowing that this is the right route. So if you do come up here and you come to an old gap in the wall here and it's got a fence across it, this is the official route, because I'm sure that will be put back up soon. Okay, we're back at the start of the walk where the footpath sign is. You turn right at the other sign, straight across that field, through a gate, and then you head up through here, and it is straight up, literally. But Marley enjoyed it, didn't you, mate? So thank you again for joining us on this one. Not quite the walk we planned, but a very hard one nevertheless. So I can recommend it if you don't mind doing a bit of navigating, that's for sure, because the paths are few and far between. So thank you for watching, we'll see you again.